Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. I took a short break, I had some medical issues, however now I'm back, I'm feeling better. Still I'm on a diet, but I was able to restart astrophotography and tonight I pointed my telescope at Jupiter. It's very close now to opposition and is the ideal time to capture it if you have clear sky and good seeing. And I'm imaging now Jupiter with a 10-inch Newtonian telescope, my Quattro 250p, that has 1000 millimeters focal length, and I'm also using a 3x barlow lens. So instead of 1000 millimeters, I'm using 3000 millimeters to capture Jupiter. And I was really curious about the results that I can get with my new 10-inch telescope on Jupiter, and I wanted to share with you the results live. Here will be probably a shorter video tonight. When I started, we had here the moon Io shadowing Jupiter. Was very nice to see. I do have the video saved. Now we have a little bit of distance between them. So this is Jupiter with the 10-inch Newtonian telescope, 3x barlow, and the ZWO 224 MC, a planetary camera. I've went with a resolution of 640 by 480 using region of interest selection, or also called ROI. And you can see here low gain 145, 20 milliseconds, so we have speed. And also I didn't need to raise the gain much, even if we are at 3000 millimeters focal length. This is the first live after having some issues also with my TV that I had displayed used as another monitor, so I don't have all the tools that I had ready. I still have to repair the TV. So I have to check the chat here on the phone for the moment, or to go from the mini PC connection window, I mean. Okay, so let's see here the chat. So you can, yeah, I will check the chat here. Seems I'm okay. Let's see if it works. If you are there, maybe message me something. Okay, I will exit here the window where I'm imaging. Hopefully nothing will happen. But first let's recenter it a little bit. So we have a small window here using a region of interest. Okay, so yeah, shows here I'm live. Okay, and I do want to play some music also, and also to show the equipment. Okay, and I do have the equipment here. Let's see, I'm not sure if we'll be able to see it. Now I should be able to see it. Here is my 10-inch Newtonian telescope, the Quattro 250p, on the ZWO AM5 mount, and a steel pier that I made recently, and I still need to make videos about that. So yeah, currently it's a very good position, over 60 degrees. Jupiter is at an altitude at about 62 or 63 degrees, I think. Maybe in a couple of hours we'll be at the meridian, so then we'll have to change the recenter it and find it again. Hopefully it will not be too hard. But yeah, as I mentioned, this is a shorter video. I'm doing now, I'm capturing like 40 videos with Jupiter also for a time lapse. And I wanted to share with you here Jupiter through my 10-inch telescope. So what do you think, guys, about the first look at Jupiter live? Let's go back to the mini PC. I have to check to enter the phone and check the comments from the phone. Hello Matthew, good evening, how are you doing? I'm currently recovering from some health issues, so will be a shorter live stream tonight, but hopefully also the thing will be good, so I'll be able to share with you very good results. Now the thing is so and so, it was a little bit better before, even if probably it's a little bit higher now in the sky. But we can see here the great spot here, the large spot of Jupiter. We can see the bands, we can see Io here, and if we change here the region of interest, we can see, I think, Europe. Europe should be still visible around here. I do have also Stellarium. Oh no, it's no, my bad. This was Ganymede here, not Io, and Io was visible here. And I captured the Ganymede in shadow right before, like 1 hour before starting the live stream. Okay, and here, let's see where it is. Here. Here I also guided, but I had some errors, some issues, so I stopped guiding. And I used the guide scope to find Jupiter. You see, this position is something like this, here or about here, so it's close to middle, and it does help a lot to be able to find it at 3000 millimeters focal length. And let's see it again. We can see it here, and I'm using Sharpcap to capture it. See, I have a sequence running, another 24 videos. For each video I went with 1 minute exposure time. So how are you guys doing tonight or today? Anyone wants to capture Jupiter in this period? By the way, let me know if the music is okay, if it's louder or not loud enough. I can change here the settings. My speakers are on mute because I have the mic and I didn't place the headsets on, so I cannot hear it. Maybe I will place also the headphones soon, so I can hear the music. So I'm curious, now I'll minimize here so I can see the chat also on my computer. I do have some issues since I installed the new Windows 11. I cannot see the window on my mini PC on OBS that I use here for YouTube to stream. It does record, but I'm not sure how good it will work. I cannot see what's happening live here. So if I'm exiting, I'm not sure if you still see Jupiter. So we leave it for a moment like this. And yeah, please let me know if you can still see Jupiter. So let's see here. We'll check the live stream window. So it doesn't show me anymore. The OBS doesn't show me on the other PC, and since I'm streaming with OBS, I cannot see actually the Jupiter and the screen that is streaming on YouTube studio. Yeah, thank you, Matthew. Me too. Yeah, I had some issues, and I think it's called the gallbladder, or I think it's called like that, and they found a small stone there, a small stone, and I had a gallbladder crisis, and it was a strong pain suddenly, and I was also dizzy because of the pain and fainted and fall down and hit my head, and I had also concussion, so I'm recovering also from the concussion now. I went to the hospital, made analysis, and I'm glad that it's okay. I'm okay, no problems, no any big problems from the concussion, but I still need to take it easy for a while, for a few weeks, and now I'm eating at a diet, so that also helps losing kilograms. I lost a few kilograms already in 1 week. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was nice to see you, Matthew. We'll make probably a shorter video. I wanted to show you guys the Jupiter from my backyard, captured with the 10-inch. Also processed the image that you saw in the thumbnail. Yeah, I think the 10 inches actually gave me the best results on Jupiter until now. Even if I don't have the best seeing, but definitely I think I have now the most amount of detail in my Jupiter captures. I would be curious to compare this with a 6 or 7 inch refractor telescope that doesn't have the secondary mirror, and the contrast should be higher and sharper images but lower aperture. So I think probably we get some similar results with maybe a 6-inch refractor with a 10-inch, or a 7 or 8-inch Maksutov. So yeah, even if it's a deep sky telescope, the Quattro 250p is very good also for planetary because it has a large aperture of 10-inch. Oh, oh, you had also gallbladder issues. Harder for me to pronounce that term. We are calling different here in Romania. Oh, so you had operation. I did had probably some symptoms before. I remember I felt something, but wasn't, I don't know, didn't hurt too much, and it passed. And probably I did too much astrophotography last couple of months, and last weeks. I was drinking like 6 to 7 coffees a day and spending some nights outside with the telescope. I had to test also the Dwarf 3. I made some videos with the Sister S50, Dwarf 3. I've tested it outside, spent a lot of nights, spent also a lot of nights with the Quattro 10-inch. Made some comparison between the three, get the data. Didn't manage to finish those videos yet. Then I bought my full frame camera that I'm filming now, and with the new lens that I use for the Milky Way, and then I tested that out. Then was the comet. I captured the comet with all the smart telescopes, with the DSLR, with the new full frame camera, and also with the large telescope. So they all come together now, all the events, and I think I reached too much. Too much coffee, too many nights that I didn't sleep, so it seems it's not good. I need to make a better schedule and don't stay too many nights. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, we can see another moon now. That's good. And I'll take the headphones to hear also the music. Oh, this one is relaxing. Oh, birds. Anyone captured Jupiter with a 10-inch telescope? Or with any telescopes whatsoever? Yeah, it seems it will be in opposition, exactly in 7 December, in 1 week, on my birthdays. So I'll be 40 years old, and Jupiter will be at opposition exactly on my birthday. So nice, right? So normally then is the best moment to capture it because it's closer. However, if you don't have good seeing, I would say it's best, you can get much better results 1 week before or 1 week after if you just have a good seeing, or better seeing than at opposition. So it will not matter if it's closer if the seeing is not good. So that's is an important, very important tip. From time to time I need to make some corrections here. I can use also the region of interest, but for the moment I'll just go like this. Okay, so I want to check, I'm also downloading the videos. So let's check here. 5, 4, okay, 5. Just a second. Okay, this I've already copied, and these are to go. And if I'm still here, let me show you how it looks. A 1-minute video. It will be less lag. Okay. So here it is. Yeah, unfortunately, this and this one, the thing was not so good. Good to check also the videos and maybe make adjustments on the focuser. I'm using an electronic focuser for this. You can see I'm basically inside the house. I cannot focus without it's possible to focus also outside manually, but it's more challenging. I've done that in the past. Okay, so let's move a little bit here. As I said, was not the best thing in this one. Maybe with this one we are more lucky. So even if you are very low resolution, they still are almost 3 gigabytes one video of 1 minute. Even if you are at 640 by 480. Yeah, this one is a little bit better. You can see better the bands and the large spot on Jupiter. Should be the red spot, but it's not so red anymore, as you can see here. It looks a little bit more yellow. So yeah, Jupiter through a 10-inch Newtonian telescope. Hope you enjoyed these results that I got tonight, and we'll go back here on Sharpcap. Here we'll see it live, zoomed at 200%. I'm recording in SER file, RGB24 color space, and with region of interest 640 by 480. And these are the settings: exposure 20 milliseconds, 145 gain. The settings gain exposure will depend on your seeing. If you have fog, some haze, you'll change that. Also will depend of the telescope that you are using. And here I wanted to say something, but slipped my mind. Wasn't sure about the settings. Seems turbo should be on maximum here. Let's leave it on maximum. Oh yeah, I remembered. So I'm using now a 3x barlow lens. So instead of f5, I'm at f15, but still very bright. And you can see also we have good details. The only requirement here is the sync to be okay. And it seems we do have a little bit of luck here. Let's leave this on auto, turbo USB. Okay, capture sequence. So now it's a break, 4 minutes until it will capture the next video. And I can basically process all these videos when I find the time and make an animation. Yeah. Last time I did process them in Registex using a macro, getting the best results, but took more time, a little bit more time, and now I think I'll probably just do them in Auto Stacker, will be faster. Also tested a new planetary software that I will probably make also video. It handles very good also large files like 4K or larger. Okay. Hello, Green Cat. To try the live planet stacking in Sharpcap. Does it work if I'm also capturing the videos? Because I do not want to interrupt the videos that I do want to use them for a time lapse. So I'm thinking if I'm using the live stacking, I won't be able to continue the quick capture, right? But I can show you the result that I got. I can import the image that I processed. Yeah, it's basically the image from the thumbnail. I place it there. That's the best one. I have it also, the one stacked and just sharpened from Auto Stacker. Let's see where it is. Oh, here it is. Oh, I cannot get it yet until it finishes. I finish the download from that part. Yeah. So let's see. I copied somewhere else. Oh, here, yeah. I think it's here. Unexpected error. Okay. Okay, and let's make another folder, or go here actually. And yeah, here is the image from AutoStackers. And here is my thumbnail, where I processed a little bit in Photoshop. Yeah, I can do better than this if I play with wavelets. I can get a better result, but yeah, for a first result I was happy with the image. We can see a lot of details there on the planet surface. Okay, and let's retake the... Oh. Let's see, did I copy this or not? Sorry, I forgot to go back here and yeah, let's not miss Jupiter. I'm falling asleep. Let's try other melody. Or go with other more energetic a little bit. Let's leave it like this for the moment. Hello, I'm a little better. Actually, yeah, I'm doing better, but still recovering after a concussion and gallbladder crisis. I hope I pronounced correctly. So eating on diet, and currently no more coffee. So it's a week since I didn't drink any coffees. I really miss it, especially at night when doing a live stream like this. Hello, Dim. Hello, yeah. Hello, Green Cat. Yeah, I already talked with Green Cat. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you here in the chat, and hope you enjoy the views through my 10-inch Newtonian. Sometimes it's hard to find the planets with a large telescope and high focal length. When using 3 times barlow, I had 3000 millimeters, and with a small sensor of the planetary camera, they are hard to find. And usually, if you go, also hard to place solve. And I've used Stellarium to find it. However, it's sometimes I manage to get it in the corners of the image, but not all the time. And I use the two methods. One is the guide scope, and using the guide scope I can listen to it also on the live window of my camera. live view, and I'm also discovered another nice method, just to go outside, put an eyepiece. After that, I use Stellarium to find the planet. So let's say I'm going here. Okay, I'm going in Stellarium a little bit. So I've selected in Stellarium, I selected the go-to, and I hope I'm still connected. It should show the mount. Let's see. Yeah, disconnect, connect. We'll connect again just to be sure. And here it should show me the M5 mount. I don't know why it doesn't show me. It's weird. But yeah, so I think this is the field of view. Yeah, Quattro, 1000 millimeters with 3 times barlow. So it's equivalent with 3000 millimeters. And I'm using not the 350M Pro, I'm using the ZW224MC, but the sensors are similar. So we have a similar field of view with this one, but a little bit more square. Okay, so yeah, here it shows the M5, but yeah, will sync. So we are on Jupiter and press sync, and now it will sync and correct the position. And when using, sometimes it gets directly, I place the eyepiece and I sit on the corner and I use a remote to center it, and then I use the camera. Sometimes it's close, so I'm playing a little bit with the remote until I find it. And Jupiter was easier, much easier to find, but Saturn, also captured Saturn tonight, and was much more difficult. I had some issues, so took me like 10 minutes to find it outside manually. Okay, so let's go back here to see Jupiter. Oh, I forgot to change the screen in time. And now we can see two moons again. So I'm not sure, I have to check in a few minutes. We'll go outside and check to see if I have fog or not. Because this period I do have a large river passing through town, and it makes a lot of fog. So let's see the chat. Oh, it's cloudy. I have a friend, Jim, in the UK, and I'm not sure, I didn't talk with him this week, but I remember that last year he had better weather than I had. Oh. Yeah, I guess depends also where in UK and when. Last year I remember he had more clear sky than I had. But now I had 2 weeks of clouds, and now this is the second night without clouds. So I said I could make a short live stream and get back on the horse better. Took me some time to finish a video with the Milky Way with my new camera. By the way, if you guys have time to check it out, it's a very nice vlog and review on a very good and affordable lens for the Milky Way, the Viltrox 16mm f1.8. And what I liked a lot about it, that I will also use it for my channel to record videos outside with my telescope. The stars are also visible, so it's very sensitive. And also with the full frame camera, large pixels, I was able to capture myself live, record myself with the Milky Way behind me. I have also the test in that video. So yeah, if you have time, it's worth checking it out. And also captured the moon, and with this camera, with the full frame and the telescope, did some astrophotography. This is material for other videos, but now I'm going old school with a planetary camera. And yeah, planetary cameras are dedicated for this. We have fast frame rate, we have region of interest, and it's easier to work with them. However, we have very small field of view, so that's why I told you about these two tips. how to find these planets with high focal length like I'm using now. With 3 times barlow, I'm having 3000 millimeters focal length. By the way, I don't see the computer screen anymore. At the moment, I have some issues with the new OBS and Windows 11. Doesn't show me anymore my mini PC screen when streaming or recording. So hopefully you can still see Jupiter there, and normally you should, but it's best to ask in case of you don't see it. So I would say I'm sleepy without the coffee. 1 week without any coffee because of the diet. So I'm getting really sleepy. What about you guys? Do you drink coffee? Going a few minutes, take a short break, but we'll answer here on the smartphone. Don't worry, not leaving yet. We'll still leave the video to run, and I'll be back in a few minutes. But I will answer on the phone. have this weird OBS error. Yeah, since my mic was on mute, I was talking. Okay, let's see. Maybe like this. Like this, maybe. Have this weird OBS error. Yeah, since my mic was on mute. Oops, something, I know what's going on. We are losing Jupiter. Let's select current object and slow again. It's because it's on the meridian, so it needs to make the meridian flip. So you see it's moving. And now let's select the BenQ again. Oops, echo. So here is my telescope moving, making the meridian flip, and now it's another challenge to find Jupiter again with a small sensor from inside the house. Okay, so we'll take out here the BenQ screen and go only with window capture. Okay, so normally we should be on Jupiter, and let's see here in PhD2 guiding. Let's stop what's going. Okay, refresh here. No, I don't want it to guide. Let's disconnect everything and connect again. Okay. Just loop. Oh, it's close. We need to move it up so we can see it here in the live view with the finder scope, but we cannot. I don't think it's visible here. No. We'll go here at full resolution. Let's stop capture. We stop and 14 remaining. Normally I need to do this fast, so let's go full resolution now. Auto, and we'll go here and use and try to move it manually. So let's go up and see how it will move, and go here to half of a second. Okay, the direction changed after meridian flip. So normally I think probably should be around here, I think, but let's play a little bit with these arrows. Okay, and let's check again. Okay, you can see some moons. Okay, and here it is. Yeah. Okay, and it's in center. So about that live stack, we can try it. We stopped the capture, yeah. So live stack was, let's see where it is. I tried it some time ago in the past. Live stacking here. We'll make a short one because I don't want to continue the video with Jupiter for the time lapse. So we'll do a live stack here. Did I begin or not? Yeah, seems I didn't use this for some time. Reset stack, save to 16 teeth. Maybe I should have started. Or maybe I need to start it from here. Stack of 100. This is save to TIFF. Just a snapshot, I believe. Let's see. No, it's a snapshot. So I still need to figure it out, this live stacking. In Sharpcap, I haven't used it for a while. Let's see. Reset stack. Oh, I need, okay. So let's go stack of 1000. Reset stack. Yeah, it's stacking so fast. Oh, it has an option for time lapse. Okay, that's nice. I have to study this more. Show process frames. Stack of 100. No, I need more. Of 1500. Okay. So we can do time lapse, but I do want to go lower resolution. Adjust it again. Let's stop for the moment the live stack. Okay. Okay, it's in center. We go just a little bit lower like this and go to 100%. Okay, we can make a time lapse with serve video. Oh, with one frame. Oh, only one frame, but normal frame. Yes, I thought it will make time lapse with the stacks. Okay. Okay, save. So it's already stacked. Okay, so let's see. That's so fast. Yeah, I think it's stacked. I don't know, that's incredible fast. Very, very fast. So let me check the message on the phone. I will have to figure it out, these problems with OBS. So yeah, it made another one, or okay, let's save this one too. Let's see, it's a difference. No, it's the same. So we need to reset stack. Yeah, now I see the messages. Oh, maximum. Perfect focus is hard to have in on planetary. Probably not. But the best that I could, so I think close to perfect. Yeah, this is how many to stack, but usually I do, if I have a video of 1 minute, maybe I have 2000, 3000 frames, let's say 3000, and normally I was going with 1500. So this is why I went with 1500. Here we have some adjustments. Oh, we have also the option of sharpening here, but yeah, here we can place, like we have wavelets, I believe. Yeah, I need to test this another time when I'm not so sleepy and earlier. And the best 50% frames. Here is a time lapse. Save a video of the processed image. Let's try it. Okay. One frame every. Let's see here. We can also select stabilize to center. We probably want this also. Align color channels, this can be useful. Increase wavelets, intensity to sharpen. We can try it. Every doesn't say here anything about one frame every 1 second, so this I don't understand so much. Let's see. 1 frame every 120 seconds, because 1 frame should be the stack. Okay. Okay, so the question is how to start it, or maybe it's just doing it. And let's see. Previewing. Here we have it. Start stacking frames for live deep. This is for live deep sky imaging. Okay. Okay, star, lunar, solar. Okay, start. Yeah, I found it. Okay, so let's see. Start stacking. And no, actually I exited, I think. Now it started. Okay, and here we need to press start time lapse. Okay, let's press it. Stabilize image brightness. Okay, this is now disabled. Okay, so now it also stacks. Okay. So let's save after, let's wait a little bit. But yeah, it will make as a SER file. Probably I should have just selected TIFF here, because it will save images in TIFF and then I can use them directly. And if something happens, I still have the TIFF files. Let's see here. Solar system stack. Okay, so it's saving it in a SER file. There are some advantages there with the SER file on processing, so there is that. However, if something happens, it will get damaged. If we select TIFF, we'll have the images there already, so we'll probably abandon the SER one. No, Graham, is not too high. 50% use, the professionals use 50%. I've read about it a long time ago, so you need enough images to also reduce that noise. I also tested it with 10%, 20, 50%, trust me, I did more planetary imaging than you did. Much more. Not recently, but last couple of years I do have a few terabytes of data. So yeah, 50% on Jupiter is much better than 5%. The only when you go low is, for example, on the moon. Yeah, on the moon, then you need to go lower, like 3%, 5%. To get the best results. But on Jupiter, I've noticed, or also on Mars, on Saturn, if you go too low, you'll have noise. Yeah, I probably could go lower with a little bit lower, because I have the 10-inch and I don't have too much gain. Oh, wait, to put Jupiter back. But The idea is 50%. A lot of people were using 50%. When I've read what is the best stack size for Jupiter, especially for Jupiter. So for Jupiter, you have to go like 1 minute, not a field rotation, and in 1 minute, let's say you get a 2000 or 3000 frames, and you need to have enough frames to take out that noise. Even with 10-inch, you still have noise in the images, and with 50%, I already tested yesterday, still had some noise there at 50% frames. If I would have gone 25 or 20, just would have lowered the quality of the stack. It's not the same difference as imaging the moon. On the moon, yes, it's best to go with much lower frame rates. I tested it and I can confirm that, but not on Jupiter. Okay, show unprocessed frames, right? And let's see post stacking and time lapse, and go here TIFF. Lunar solar planetary will stop it for the moment. We save the SER file, let's see it. What we have here? This is best to, okay, histogram. I cannot change it, but why it shows me like this? Okay, let's try and use TIFF and see the differences. TIFF or PNG. You can go also with PNG files. Okay, in time lapse, let's do that also, and let's go with 60 seconds directly here and start time lapse. And save also the live stack. So I could do it also manually from 5 to 5 minutes, save each one and have make a time lapse after. But normally should do it from here. Yeah, Maxot of 127 I've used for a couple of years, like 3 years. Was my favorite. Very good for planetary. Yeah, Graham, I've tested it as I mentioned before, even at 5-10%. Was not such a big difference in details, but the noise was much worse. So I prefer to stay on. I respect your advice, but I prefer to stay on what I've tested and how it works. No, on Jupiter is 1 minute, Graham. Probably Saturn is, or Mars is 5 minutes. Mars, I think it's about, no, Saturn is like 2.5 minutes or 3 minutes, and probably Mars is 5 minutes until you get field rotation. Okay, let's show also unprocessed images. Let's see movement here, and let's see let's find where is the time lapse now. If it's maybe it's like this in separate folders. No. what we have here? PNG. Okay, so we have a problem here. It showed me stretched. Okay, so try and figure this out after. Oh, I know. I made a boo-boo mistake. So stop. And here, display histogram stretch to save time-lapse images. No, we don't need this. And we'll just go with if. Okay, and let's try this again. Start time-lapse. Okay, reach the edge of the camera, then stop time-lapse. Okay, and recenter first. And we have the option to pause time-lapse, so I'll do that next time. And let's see. Okay. And a little bit lower. Oops. Okay, and let's check the focus. Yesterday about this hour, same temperature was a little bit higher. So let's just go a little bit more to the light. And see if, but yeah, it's hard to see the differences now. But yeah, I just went just a little bit more. We can do it even more. Let's see, exactly like yesterday. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit better, so we'll leave it like this. Okay, and now we'll go back here. And 60 seconds. We don't need display histogram stretch. Stabilize, actually no. Okay. Set stack after every 1 time-lapse frames on alt azimuth mounts. I'm not sure if I need this to, because I have an equatorial mount. We'll just leave it like this with this option on and TIFF and start, and we'll see now. And show also unprocessed images, so we can see also the other images. And it seems it's using ROI, so I left that option on. And we'll have to pause it when it will reach the limit. Works for me. Let's see what will be the result. We still need more experimenting with this, but seems to be fine. We'll see if it's fine or not. It's a little bit too much movement, I guess, with this ROI setting. So let's see if probably I will disable it, because can be helpful, but I'm not sure. Let's see first the first images, and yeah, we need some tests, try and error, and some time will be lost until I see the best image the best settings. Hello, BK Ostring. 60% gain. I usually don't go so high unless I have like haze or fog or something like that. %50 histogram only. I prefer to go from 70 to 80. Yes, 300 frames per second. At what resolution? I tested one time on, I think on Mars. I'm not sure if on Mars or on Jupiter. I did test it before with fast frame rate, really fast. But I was on a smaller aperture telescope, a Skymax 127 that Elm also uses. And with 5-inch aperture, yeah, you're kind of limited. So I have to say the results were kind of noisy, so I preferred to go not too fast, but not to increase the gain too much. So I prefer to go with a balance. Fast enough, not too fast, and with a reasonable gain. And 50% of stack for Jupiter. How many frames do you usually stack? BK, if you're still hearing me. What's going on here? Okay, so let's check what's going on here. Okay, so here we have the frames for time lapse every 60 seconds. Seems very fast already, past 6 minutes. Yeah, I probably need to sharpen this. Yeah, and play more with the settings. I mean, it gives me only the, it gives me only the images, so that's a plus, not having to lose space, but you don't get the videos. Yeah, so plus and minuses. You don't get the videos, but you get the images. If I start capturing video, I'm not sure if it will still live stack. Let's see. Still it does let me. Let's see if it will work. Time limit 1. Let's see 15. And we'll go with the same at 4 minutes. Let's see if it will, if it can do both or not. Okay. One at 4. Okay, let's start. Yeah, it seems that's also capturing video frames. Okay, we'll see. We'll go on the other file and check. Jupiter. Okay, and it works. It seems it works. It can do both. That's great. I lost some time with experimenting, so it'll be a gap if I want to make the time lapse from before. We'll see what I will do after I will get all the data. I wish you success, Grill Mace Star Flash with the 14900 telescope. Yeah, reading the messages, beautiful music, and beautiful Jupiter. So let's see if it says previewing. Capture sequence, okay, 14, good. Now let's check Jupiter, and it's doing both. It's just great. Okay, so I risked it, stopped my sequence to learn also and study the other part, but since now I can do both, I still need to experiment more with the sharpening. So here we have the video, the SER. So now it will do both, and I do want sharper images though. So well, I'm not sure if we can still do changes here. Yeah, maybe we can increase the first 3 levels. We have also option for some denoise, maybe adjust a little bit. Okay, and let's see video a little bit higher. Oh, I can see myself. Oh, I forgot that. No, the camera is on. Okay. And good. And we'll have soon to pause it. And let's go here, time lapse. No, pause stacking in time lapse because we need to recenter it. You see, it needs recenter. Wait, I said pause. Pause stacking. And it seems we need to stop it when it reaches the limit. Or we need to wait until it gives the warning. I will just stop it and restart it after we it doesn't want. Stabilization alignment. Okay, let's see now. If it will let me. Oh, okay. Oops, too much. We need to disable everything for the moment, or leave it and stop everything here. The track panel with camera ROI. Yeah. Let's stop for the moment. Yeah, we'll stop it. Time lapse. We stop the time lapse. Okay, we shouldn't. Let's see. Okay, it's weird. Okay, let's see now. I have some weird. Reset. Stop stabilization. Stop everything here. And let's see now if it lets me move it. Okay, finally. No, it didn't. Oh, it's just searching for. Okay. Since it didn't stop. Let's try reset stack. Let's try and stop it. Now it doesn't let me stop it. Okay, we can close it from here and should reset. Okay, and try now. Also tired, guys, so a little bit slower at this hour. I should have started earlier, but it was our national day and I was out. Okay. Seems good enough now. Okay, and Let's play now again with the settings here. Yeah, it seems it doesn't let me. Let's play cancel here and try now. Okay. So now I can activate it again. Here we leave only stabilize to center. Okay, track planet with Sharpcap selection area. Seems this I cannot disable this part. Stabilize to center. Let's see reset stack. Okay, track planet with camera Roy. No, so I wanted to disable this one. Time lapse frame. We'll raise here a little bit, but it would be nice to have a preview. Okay, and can do a time lapse like every, not 60 seconds, every 5 minutes maybe, but it will be shorter, so we'll leave it like this. Every 60 seconds, and yeah, let's begin. Start and show on process images. Okay guys, we'll read the message now and I'll be right back. Okay. So I stopped the time lapse because I do have this annoying square. It's trying to recenter it and it's grayed out. If I go here stabilization, you see it's grayed out. Track planet with Sharpcap selection area. So this I do not want because it's annoying me when it's disturbing me when I want to recenter the planet. So you see it moves it a lot, it's centering, so it's kind of annoying. So I'll just leave the videos and stack myself after. Yeah, it's nice to use it from time to time, but yeah, show and process images. Now it will show us only the stacks. And we can reset the stack, then it will not show in live view. So only if we could disable. If we disable this one, this is still gray. If we enable, it's still gray. So track planet with camera ROI, then you still need to realign after. And I do not like to leave it until it gets to the edge. We can also experiment here. It will give us some statistics. Let's see 25. And let's save as stiff. Once we have 1500. Let's see, the contrast seems to be similar. Save to 16-bit TIFF. And yeah, here basically we can now reset stack and go to 10%. And here we can also experiment and see the differences. And when it gets to 1500, we'll save it. So let's see, we have difference in contrast and 10%, but 5 times less frames. Okay, let's see. Okay, where is the image? Okay, this is time-lapse. And stack of Jupiter. Okay, so I think this is 10%. Here it should tell us maybe. So let's copy these images here. 10, 25, and I think the first one was 50. No, this was still time-lapse. Okay. Let's go back. Let's save to TIFF. Yeah, this is 10. Reset stack, and now go back to 50%. And let's see where it is. Stack of Jupiter. So this is 10%. Yeah, I think the first one is 50, 25, and 10. Actually, here I do not see much differences. But it's a good idea to compare. Well, I do not see much difference here. From my experience, when I test it and stack separately, going with, let's say, 2000 frames and stacking only 200, the noise was too much. At least with lower aperture telescopes, here the gain is better. I could also try to stack less, but if I did get good results with 50% before with smaller aperture, I don't see any reason not to get now good results. Because, yeah, looking also on the graph, 50% of the images were good enough to stack. And when sharpening, I was still able to get a sharp image. You could see that in the image on the thumbnail. Okay, I'll be right back.
nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn, no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home. It sucks, I've had enough, I don't wanna feel the stuck under the rug, all my problems that I shove.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. It sucks when you finally feel like giving up. Oh God, no luck, everything feels like you're sticky stuck. I'm lost, handcuffed to the bed where I sleep, don't give a fuck. Can't stop, unplug, feeling overwhelmed, I think I've had enough. Gotta find a way to get some energy, gotta find someone who's a good friend of me. I need purpose to make it all worth it, I'm still searching and I'm still learning. I want a life that's filled with memories, not a life with regret in front of me. I need focus to keep me from hopeless psychosis if I keep moping.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff. I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough. I just need to feel like the end's in sight for me, but let's be really real, anxiety can foggy all this stuff.
Okay, I'm back. Seems I forgot to charge my camera and it's charged, so I have only the mic now. So before ending the live stream, I do want to show first the planet Mars through the 10-inch telescope. And we'll have also to reconnect the mount. Seems I got an error here. Okay. And yeah, we are connected now. Let's just recenter to sync again in Stellarium. Okay, and it looks in center, good enough. And we'll go here, Stellarium, current object sync. Okay, we have an error, so we need to go and open Stellarium again. And make a fast capture on Mars, and then we'll get some sleep. Maybe 2 or 3 videos. Sync on Mars is 2 minutes and a half or 3 minutes. Imaging until we have rotation. Okay, let's select Jupiter. Okay, connect the telescope again. Current object, sync. And let's see, where is Mars? Okay, there. Mars. Okay. Current object and slow. And now it will move, and let's see it. Should be able to see it here. How it moves. And let's go back to mini PC. Okay, F11 to minimize Stellarium. Then we go like this and go PhD2. So here is Mars, it seems. And let's see if you can see it here or not. Oh, we can see it. So this time I do not need adjustments. So nice, right? Okay, so here is Mars, and let's go faster here. 10 milliseconds. Okay, and let's see tools, histogram, 60%, I prefer to go a little bit more. Let's see, gain 150. Gain 160. 165. Still a little bit bright at this gain. Maybe we'll go gain 150 and keep it to 65%, something like this, or around 60%. Okay, and let's recenter it a little bit. Auto. Oh, too much. Okay, so I'll say now it's close to center. And we can go here in Stellarium and select current object. It's if not selected, but selected, and sync, but we lost Stellarium again. So we'll just open it to have it open, and we sync later. Okay, and go Sharpcap again, and here we'll change, let's see, 640 by 400, that is a nice resolution, and it will not drop from the frame. See, it's still very good positioned. Let's go just a little bit lower. Okay, and more to the left, a little bit lower. Okay, something like this. Let's zoom to 250% and do a capture. We'll just keep the same focus here for the moment. Start capture and go with 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay. We have 100 frames per second. It's really fast. And let's begin. Start. RGB 24, save file, exposure 10 milliseconds. We'll have around 100 frames per second. Yeah, we're at 100 frames per second, and gain 150. And exposure around 65, histogram around 65%. And on the next part, we'll check also focus. Yeah, you can capture the Orion Nebula with the Maxutov. Even I think on a tripod with short exposures, like 1 second, or yeah, like 1 second or less. But with a lot, you can still capture it. Yeah, Maxutov. The Maxutov will give you very good details because it has very nice resolution. I still need to check the camera, the SV705C. I'm not sure what is the equivalent of the ZWO cameras on field of view and sensor size. I do have some SV Boni cameras, but planetary and small sensors. Yeah, I think the thing is not so great here. Okay, let's see the video in a few moments. We got 12,856 frames. So the advantage of having the videos is that you can experiment later and see how many you can stack. Here in Sharpcap Live Stack, you need to select one setting and you have to stick with that. If you want to make let's say a time lapse. But yeah, for normal stacks, yeah, you can experiment it. I tried, but I didn't see much difference between 10 and let's say 50%. Here in the images that I got with Sharpcap, but when I stack normally, I did see the difference. But here with so many frames, I could also reduce the number. But if you have only, let's say, 1000 frames or 2000 frames, then I think it's better to stick with around 50%. And the Jupiter, until you have the rotation, until you have a planetary rotation, it will be about 1 minute, or maybe 1 minute and a half. So I usually stay at 1 minute exposure time. Okay, so let's see it finished, and let's recenter it a little bit because it moved. And yeah, I need to get the mount back. I need to update the drivers, I believe. Let's see. Where are you? Mount here. Okay. And let's move it a little bit lower. Okay, and let's check also focuser. And go back a little bit to see if we see differences or not. You see, on this thing is very hard to focus. So I would say perfect focus is impossible if you don't have a good thing. But you can get close, so you can try and do some trial and error. Also zoom in more. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't, though. And try to see the contrast there. Okay, so let's see here if I'll go. Sharpcap does have also some tools here I used in the past, but were not always giving me always the best result. And I got used to rely on my eyes here, but you can use also some tools here. We have some here focus assistant, you see, and contrast edge detection or brightest range detection. And we can try these options here. They could help. So using this and the focuser, we can basically experiment and see if it will be better or not. You see, it's not much of a difference here. Actually, it's worse, but yeah, the thing also affects the results. So let's go to 30. Let's go back. Move to 30. It seemed better when on the first video when I started. Now I don't know what's maybe the zoom. Let's go back to 250. What I think I used was the other one. Add focus assistant. I think I used this one more. And play it with the focuser. Let's see, 450, and we can see if it gets brighter or darker. And it gets brighter, normally then the focus should be better, right? But you see, no much difference here. If I go let's see. It's connected. I do not see any difference here. However, here I think I noticed some differences. So we'll go on the one that I had before, 30, and take another video. Okay, and close this. Close. But first we'll recenter it again. Okay. And start capture. We are really fast, really fast. So in this situation with the turbulence, we can go even faster. So let's say 5 milliseconds and raise the gain and get back the histogram. Okay, I've changed something here. Oh, no, but it doesn't show me like before. Maybe we need more gain to show. I don't know what happened. No, that is too bright. So I think somewhere like this I was 200, maybe 210. We don't want to go too much. Okay, it's weird that it doesn't show me like before. Maybe go lower. Dock. Yeah. It showed me like this in percentage. Now it doesn't. I don't know what happened. So it doesn't help me too much now. Okay, so we'll just go and take a faster video, and to get even faster, more frames, we'll lower the resolution even more. Yeah, let's see to 448. 320 by 244, and I will be really fast. Okay. We'll use right to recenter and start capture. Start. And now we have 200 frames per second. So there are situations and situations. You need to find a perfect balance, a good balance between gain and exposure, and this will be different depending on your telescope, depending on seeing conditions. So even if you use the same telescope, you might change the settings. So you'll need to discover this in time experiment and see which settings will give you the best results. So here you see we have a lot of turbulence, atmospheric turbulence, and heat and distortions here, so we need faster frame rate. And yeah, we can zoom in more a little bit. Let's see, 400%. Oh, look, we can see a little bit the ice cap here. We are going fast. Really fast here. And how much time? Another minute. It moved a little bit. We can adjust the position if we want a little bit. To still be in the center. So yes, in situations like this on Mars, probably we'll use less frames than 50, less as percentage. But on Jupiter, on my test, when in the past, I did got good results like this with 50%. And I believe I watched a tutorial made by Damian Peach about the percentage that he uses for Jupiter, or is best to be used. Okay, so we finished. Let's check the captures. So we captured also Mars. We have 2 videos. Let's see the last one. So we do have a lot of frames here. How many? 30,000 frames. Okay. Good, and let's see the other one. Today I did a lot of planetary. I captured also Saturn. I captured Venus, Saturn, then Jupiter, made the live stream, and then Mars. And then we'll probably make a break from planetary until the position, or maybe, I'm not sure, the position will be on my birthday, so I'm not sure if I'll go out an image. Yeah, so I decided to go earlier a little bit, a few days earlier. Yeah, so you see, not the best thing here, not good. And this is the last video with Jupiter. Yeah, the thing was not so good on the last videos, it seems. And let's go back here in let's see the position. We'll make also a print screen so I have it. Mars, and here we have it in Sharpcap, very close to center. Okay. Let's check the messages before I go. And yeah, we'll leave here another 5 minutes Mars, so you can see it, and maybe make another video. Yeah, maybe we get better results this time. Start. Since it tends to go higher a little bit, so we'll correct it. Okay, I'm back, and let's take another capture, and then we'll be back on the phone. Let's go start capture and begin.